We have entered day number 3 in the search for this man that is out there in these streets, these wilderness streets, Joseph A. Couch, and we got some new updates. Let's take a look.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? As you guys already know, we have entered into day 3, okay? Day 3 is in process or in progress right now. We have a serious manhunt going on right now for this man right here. He is the suspect that they're trying to look for out there in these wilderness streets. His name is Joseph A. Couch. He opened fire on a highway in London, Kentucky, okay, hitting 12 cars now, we understand. 12 cars, okay, injuring 5, of course, by GSWs, and a couple other people were hurt due to car crashes and whatnot. It's just been absolute pandemonium in that area. But now we know some new things that have just recently come out from this press conference that they had last night to now there is a reward, okay? A reward has been put out, $10,000 for anyone that knows anything about the whereabouts of this man, which tells me they don't know where the hell this man be. They don't know where he be at. That's crazy, right? They have no earthly clue on where he is. Now, of course, there's been some theories running out here that maybe he's gone, maybe he has crossed over, he has left this physical plane and he has moved into a different realm, if you get what I'm saying. There's other theories that maybe he's long gone. I mean, shoot, he could be in Canada right now. They do not know where he is. But one of the things that I do want to correct, or actually, just kind of add a little bit more information here, guys. Let me just tell you guys this, okay? Law enforcement did take the night off last night. It deserves another one of these. They took the night off last night. And we're going to hear that in a video clip in just a little bit. But I do want to share with you guys, again, they did take the night off. And I'm sitting there going, could they not just take shifts? Because nighttime for somebody as crafty, as outdoorsy as a person like they're suspecting Joseph Couch to be, let's keep it real, y'all. Nighttime might be the right time for him to start getting some mileage in, okay? So he could be long gone. He could be anywhere at this point, which I have to urge anybody, all y'all in the London, Kentucky area and the surrounding areas as well. Please be vigilant out here. Keep your heads on a swivel. He could be anywhere out here. Now, they said that they have that they obtained his AR. They have that, but they still suspect this guy to have a weapon on him. He may still have a weapon on him, guys, and he could be anywhere. Law enforcement is scratching their heads, and they still have no idea where this man is. Schools have been closed, and in my mind, it's like, wait, so are schools going to be closed indefinitely until they find this dude? Because this dude is somewhere. But is he really in those woods? God only knows. But let me share with you guys this. I mean, like I said, this is crazy info. But let's look at this, okay? So according to the Commonwealth, let me blow this up so you guys can see this. According to the Commonwealth, attorney Steele, warrants have been obtained for Joseph Couch, okay? So he is looking at 5 counts of attempted M and 5 counts of first-degree assault, okay? And, of course, they're saying more charges are expected later, of course, when they finally get the dude. But, I mean, how can he catch these charges if you ain't caught him yet? You feel me? All right? But they're still looking for him, all right? They said the search resumed at approximately 8 a.m. this morning, okay? So just a few hours ago, the search commenced. Again, in my personal opinion, this is prime time. Nighttime is the prime time for this man to start kicking rocks and putting in some serious dirt between him and 5-0. I think that's a little bit odd that they took the night off, but that's just me. Remember Danilo Cavalcante in Pennsylvania? They were burning the midnight oil. They were going all night. doing shifts, bringing in new law enforcement, etc. Waves of people searching for this man because that man was extremely dangerous as well. Ain't this guy dangerous too? If he's still armed and very dangerous as they are assuming, are predicting, just saying. But let's continue on. This part is important, okay? Just so you guys know, there is an award, okay? Up to $10,000 that's being offered regarding his location and his arrest. All right. And I think that's very important to know. Now, again, they say that he spent 20 to 30 rounds from his new AR that he bought that day. Okay. That very day, he went into a pew shop, bought this weapon, and then walked out with about 1,000 or so rounds of bullets. Went out there, spent, aimed and pulled the trigger about 20 to 30 times, because that's apparently what they say that they saw, spent shell casings on the ground, and then he ran off. They were able to obtain the AR and the car, right? His car. But they still have not obtained the man. He is still out here in these wilderness streets, but again, he could be anywhere right now. So I want to share with you guys this video, okay? They even say it too, because I think some people didn't hear the press conference. They took the night off. You're going to hear that in a little bit, and a couple other details revolving around this case. Let's take a listen, guys.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kerry. Good morning. And at last check, investigators found the AR-15 they believe being used in this crime, as well as several fully loaded magazines. Now, as you just mentioned, several agencies are involved in this manhunt, including the FBI, as it is now day 3 of searching for this gunman. Now, let's get to some video. Over the weekend, we were told from investigators that they found Couch's silver Toyota just hours after they say he opened fire on I-75, shooting 5 people. An additional 3 others were injured. Now, at this point, we're told all victims are stable.
Again, thank God. Let me just do this real quick. All right. Thank God. I'm so thankful that everybody's in stable condition, because some people were hit in the chest. Some people were hit straight in the face. I mean, that's some serious stuff, right? So everyone who was involved in this, that drove by and caught a bullet, or, the car caught a bullet and all that, doesn't matter. They should be thanking their lucky stars that they're still alive and they're still here to fight another day. Okay. But again, this monster is nowhere to be found. And there's more.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office tells us Couch legally obtained this AR-15 in London on Saturday, along with about 1,000 rounds of ammunition. So he is, of course, considered armed and dangerous. No expense, we're told, is being spared to find this gunman. Investigators have been using drones, canines, even helicopters. Law enforcement agencies say they're doing everything that they can to find the gunman, while also taking precautions to keep troopers safe by stopping the search last night until daylight.
You heard that, right? They took the night off. They're spending, what did they say? They'll stop at nothing they'll stop at nothing to try to find this monster, right? This madman, right? Who allegedly is running out here in these streets, these wilderness streets, like John Rambo, okay? First Blood, all right? But they took the night off. So if they're spending, they're willing to risk everything, okay, to catch this man, why did they take the night off? I'm just saying, somebody talk to me. I get it. They need to recharge. They need to eat. They need rest, etc. But at the same time, do it in shifts, baby. Even so, you could still do a skeleton crew for the nighttime, and then have a robust amount of people, right? Crew, boots on the ground out there looking for this man during the day. But I'm telling you right now, if I was him running through shrubbery right now, I'd be using nighttime to make moves. So there should have been a skeleton crew. But at the same time, I'm not law enforcement. This is just my thoughts, okay? I just feel it's a little bit weird. And I get it. There could be budget cuts. All right. There may not be enough manpower, but then in my mind, I go, bring in more manpower then. Bring in more mans and just call it a day. But all right, let's continue.
Take a listen.
Law enforcement, the FBI, the ATF, and everyone up here is doing everything they can to, one, solve this investigation, to make the case to prove that this individual is the one who, in fact, did this crime, but also to make sure that we apprehend him and get him into custody.
Now, again, they're doing everything they can, sure, from a certain a lot of time, okay? An allotted amount of time. This is not 24 hours. This is not a 24-hour search of any kind, just to be completely straight funky with you. But let's continue. Like I said, I get it. They're doing what they need to do. But I just wish it would bleed over into a 24-hour thing rather than it being a 14-hour thing, if that makes any sense. Let's continue.
And again, it is day 3 of searching for this gunman. Kerry, as you mentioned, Kentucky State Police will be taking over this investigation. Over the weekend, we've been told they've gotten maybe around 100 or so calls of possible sightings of Couch. Again, investigators are reminding the public that he is considered armed and dangerous. Reporting live this.
Yeah, let's not forget, this man is extremely, extremely dangerous. Okay. Of course, there's a little bit more here too.
Thank you. We have also learned law enforcement is asking people in the area not to take any chances and stay inside. People are being asked to keep their phones charged in case police are needed. Meantime, many schools in the area, are closed today as a precaution.
Again, I keep wondering, what are they going to do with this situation if it continues this way? This ain't, for schools, do they count these as snow days? I'm just curious, right? Because at some point, these kids are going to need to go back to school. But you can't have your loved ones, these young kids, walking around if this guy's running around and taking aim at anything. Okay? There's been hundreds of reports and all that, hundreds of calls that police are combing through and trying to answer and investigate on and all that. And I get it. But at the same time, at some point, they're going to have to turn this thing up a notch. They're going to, in my personal opinion, they need to turn this thing all the way up to 12 and rip the damn knob off. That's what I think. Rip that knob off and call it a damn day. But that's just me. All right. There's a $10,000 reward for anybody that has any idea of what's going on. If you're holding him, if you're helping him out, so on and so forth. If you've seen him, okay, there's a $10,000 reward for his arrest. Okay. So please keep your heads up, keep your heads on a swivel, stay vigilant out there. If you see something, say something. And I've always been saying this since this whole thing started. Please don't try to be a hero. All right. Just call 911. And let law enforcement do what they need to do. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with, maybe turning this into a 24-hour search or no? I get it. Like I said, you might need, some time to rest and all that. But that's why you bring people in to do the shifts. Like they got the graveyard hours, you get the daytime, and then you flip. And you rotate through people, personnel, boots on the ground. But there's got to be at least some sort of law enforcement presence out there so he stays in one spot. Like I said, nighttime is the right time. It's prime time to get some serious mileage away from 5-0. But that's just my personal opinion. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that follow button if you're watching it elsewhere. That'd be greatly appreciated. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family on all these platforms. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We will talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.